Hi friends, and welcome back to Costa MUA. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new look for the Halloween 2019 season. I've called this one Predator, but make it drag. I love doing this look, mainly because it actually incorporated 4 different types of makeup. It incorporates theatrical makeup, drag makeup, illusion makeup, and special effects, which was a lot of fun to do. It was challenging. I really had to plan this look out. It wasn't one of those ones where you can just sit down and start painting. I had to think this one through. And I did quite a bit of research on it as well because it is a specific character. It turned out great. I'm very happy with the way it came out. I will say, when you have a lot of negative space in a look, for instance, if you look at this particular look, there is a large black space. Try not to make it very big. I feel like I did make it a little big in this look, and it does take away from the overall effect. But this is probably the biggest you would go with it. I've learned something from that. Always learn from your mistakes, which is key in makeup. Product. So I did use Mehron Paradise Aqua paints as always. The Makeup Forever artist pencils were extremely helpful in this look. Of course, my usual drag lashes and the Kat Von D eyeliner, which is great to use on anything that has an outline in it. So it does come in a black and a brown. I did use it in some of the brown I believe it was. No, sorry, I see it's actually black. When you want to make something look a little more graphic and you want to outline something, black is a great choice. If you want it to look a little more natural, go with brown. So for this one, I did go a little bit more graphic, and I used the black. Be sure to send me any recreations, any ideas or looks that you have as well, any questions you have, make sure you leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and give it a go? As you can see, I've already blocked out my brows and applied a full face of foundation on. Using the Krylon TV paint stick, I'm applying a brown color to sort of mold the shape of the face I'd like to build. Now using a highlight color, I'm building the bony ridges. Because the Predator has a somewhat humanoid physique, it stands to reason that he'd also have a similar facial structure with 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, a mouth of some kind. So use your own anatomy to build from that. I like to set my makeups with a loose powder. We call this baking. It's a really useful technique if you're painting in layers. To help me visualize this paint, I used my contour powder just to give shape and direction to what I wanted to do with the pencil and the Mehron Aqua paint. Now that I could see the basic shape, I could start to sketch an idea and get the digits of the face and the mouth shape sort of solidified a little bit more. In looks that are inspired by something such as an animal or another makeup or a creature, I like to post photos in front of me taped on the mirror so that I have something to look at and to refer to. If you watch my eyes throughout the video, they flick up, and that's what I'm doing. I'm actually referring to photos that I have of the Predator. As much as I wanted to do the Predator, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to make it my own or how to turn it into a bit of a drag look. And the best way I could figure in doing that is to play with the eyes. Because with drag, that's what we do, is we play with the eye shape and the size of the eyes. Pulling the eye back and up not only creates a drag face, but also accommodates the Predator contour. In looking at skin close up, you'll notice that there's not one solid color. It's actually a bunch of colors all modeled together. In using a Mehron Paradise paint in little dots, you can create a really cool 3D effect that sort of emulates different skin tones and skin types. I had a really good time playing with this using different techniques like the splatter effect you see right here. This is a great way to get a lot of splatter and a lot of skin texture really quick. Not only am I using the white Mehron Aqua Paradise paint to highlight bony ridges, but in a second you're going to see I start modeling the skin with the white as well. And what this does is it reinforces the modeled texture of the skin. Using the same white, I'm highlighting areas that the light is actually hitting the face, sort of helping to pull the 3D dimensionality of the fingers and the bony ridges out. I like to look for eyeshadows that are really high in pigment but also in vehicle, which means that they apply to the skin really smoothly and easily. Viseart, I feel, is one of those companies that really know how to do this well. I can't tell you the importance of working in a well-lit room is. As you can see, I'm starting to struggle because there's a lot of glare coming back. It's even hard to see in the video what's going on because of that glare. So if you can, find the best lighting situation you possibly can. This is a really great product for ultra vivid whites. Using a very watery combination of the water and the white Aqua Paradise paint, you can actually form some highlights in ridges over color that really come out nicely. Adding some orange to the modeling of the skin really warmed up the creature a little bit and gave it a little bit more life. For my final step, I took the Krylon TV paint stick once more, and I just used it to highlight wrinkles and highlight some modeling of the skin up top by the forehead as well. Also, unfortunately, the portion of this video where I'm painting the black into the mouth is missing because, of course, it is. That's my luck. But I hope you enjoyed it so far. So that was Predator, but make it drag. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I had doing this look. It certainly was a challenge incorporating 4 different styles of makeup into one. And I certainly learned a lot, in particular about the negative space, and also it was my first time doing drool, and it was a lot of fun actually. I think that's become my new favorite thing to do, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot of drool looks, I think. If you have any questions or if you would like to share any of your recreations, you can do so by commenting down below, or you can contact me via my Instagram, which is CostaMUA. So don't forget to get in touch with me if you have any questions, and we will see you soon.